Hey Leos, thank you for tuning in to the channel. This is going to be your June 1st to the 15th general reading. Again, thank you to my pride, my tribe, for tuning in. Now, just want to let you know that this will not resonate with everybody. You can always check your moon and rising signs to see if you have something there, but this just don't try to force the message. We will be doing it again the 15th to the end of the month of June, so you may want to check us out then if you don't get anything here. Any information about Sage Company will be down in the description box. And so with that said, Leo Pride, let's go ahead and get into the reading. This light. Yeah, well, we're not going to take the whole deck. One more card for my Leos. Just one more card for my Leos. All right, Leos, let me look at the energies that, let me look at these cards and get the energies that I'm feeling from them. I feel like for some of my Leos, you guys have taken a well and much needed break from things, okay? Break from making the hard decisions, break from the hustle and bustle of life, just taking a mini break just to collect your thoughts, to rejuvenate, so that you can forge on. But definitely a time of getting some rest, relaxation, and more so just kind of pulling back from responsibilities altogether. It's just like for mental health clarity check, and all that. And it's a form of self-love, okay? And that's all it is. Nothing because of stagnation or anything like that. This is just more for mental health and to rejuvenate, like I said, so you could just get back into the hustle and bustle of things when you're ready. But it's much needed. I also feel like in a situation that well, and also in this break, let's put it like that. Also in this break, I feel like that it's much needed because you've been doing a lot of giving and you may not been getting a lot of receiving, but you've been doing a lot of giving. And again, this is just a moment of clarity for you, a moment to pull back, see how things have been running, operating, who's for you, who's not for you, how you want to proceed, how you want to move forward. But it's just kind of like the give and take of some things. And I just really feel like with Leo's generous heart that there's been more giving than it is receiving. But this may be time to finally start getting some receiving, being on the receiving end of things, okay? but definitely being giving of yourself, your things, your finances. I'm also picking up on some of my Leos needing to take action for something, because I feel like for some of you guys, even if things has been like a constant, steady type flow, I feel like some of you guys still are looking for some type of change. You're still wanting some changes in some situations. I feel like there's not a definite focus on what just yet, but just knowing that you do want to make some changes, and hopefully that the changes that are going to be made will be, you'll reap some rewards in the ends due to these changes. Just I also feel like that there may have been some truths or some communications, maybe about how you are, Leo, in certain situations, how you react, how you respond, things like that. And, with somebody giving you a little bit more clarity into maybe this is how you are sometimes, and maybe this being this way sometimes it'll be better, be more beneficial, it can help you. People will be more accepting, blah, blah, blah. All of those things in the end to facilitate or take on these changes will benefit you in the end. So I really feel like that somebody is giving you this advice. It's advice more than telling you what to do. Giving you this advice because they're trying to help you more than hurt you. So let me pull some clarifying cards in regards to this situation, Helios. I feel like that you were seeking clarity in some instances, Leo, and so this person was here to step up and kind of give you a little bit of yourself. How about that? Okay. Okay. So again, in this relaxation phase, this pause, this taking a break, in doing so, it may have been because things are getting a little rough. Some of my Leos may have been taking on a little bit too much out there. Again, like I was saying, I really feel like that this has something to do with the hustle and bustle of life, the constant moving, the constant going, the constant flow of things. And I believe for some of my Leos, it was becoming overbearing. It was beginning to be a little bit too much, and feeling like that you was taking on too much, or have a little bit more weight than you can actually carry. You may have accepted assignments or projects, or told somebody that you're committed to doing it, and then it wind up being something that was far more than what you expected. And so after completion of that or going through that, it's just like, I got to give myself a minute now. I got to recuperate from that. I got to recover. Because if you didn't, and if you don't, then you'll start getting dissatisfied with, whatever this is, especially if it's work or in the business or something like that, start to feeling unfulfilled, and you know and like you doing a lot for nothing. Okay. As far as that giving and taking, ain't doing more giving than receiving, I feel like the reason why you put a halt to that is because when people were not giving back in your time of need and stuff like that, you noticed that, and that hurt, and it left you unhappy in some way, unfulfilled in some way. So that focus on that brought its attention, something brought its attention to that, to allow you to see that you're doing so much giving and not so much of on the receiving end, right? And so we decided that we're not going to be doing so much of that anymore as well. It wasn't making you happy. Things has been, like I said, at a steady pace. It may not have been, things are not like in the beginning stages or things are moving real quickly as far as other aspects in your life, not what you just got through and took on so much. And I'm not even feeling like, oh, things were happening fast in that. I feel like for a lot of my Leos, things have just been steady, been at a steady pace, where you have your footing and your grounding, and it was at a rate that you can handle. Okay, nothing like too crazy going on at the moment. But I do feel like, again, that advice that this person had gave you, that kind of highlighted some truths about who you are, how you operate, and that those opportunities, like I said, that you was going to be rewarded here soon. This was to benefit you so you can get those things. And yes, I really do feel like that there is going to be an opportunity coming forth, because you're going to change the way you do things. You're not changing who you are, but you're going to change some ways that you're operating or doing things, and that is going to open up more opportunities for you, and you are going to be rewarded for your changes, the changes that you implement, the changes that you make. So say you're a lead in a project, and I'm saying yes, because I see something maybe that's involving other people, maybe in a business, maybe at work. Okay, so say you on a project, and the way you guys were doing things, it just wasn't yielding any results for you, and so you said, hey, let's try this for a change. And the person was like, okay, well, if you want us to do it that way, won't you map out the whole process so we can implement it, and then we'll see if your way works, right? And so you did all that, and you presented it, and everybody started doing it, and it works. It's a way better way of doing things than what you guys was doing before. And because you were able to notice that there was a better way of doing things, a better way of operating, better processes, then like the company is going to reward you for making these positive changes that is only making them profits. You see what I'm saying? And so if you're a business owner, same concept. It's some changes that you're going to make that it's going to benefit you, because now you're going to start being rewarded for that change. Okay. So just know that whatever change that you decide to implement because somebody brought it to your attention is going to yield positive results for you, Leo. So let me pull some more cards here. One more look into Leo here in this situation, your stance and things. And I just feel like also, Leo, that now is the time to be more cooperative for these things to happen, to go ahead and allow the assistance from others, for partners. If you own a business, to allow your partner to be more involved in things like that, because you're going to yield better results. Okay, Leo. So the first card that I pull is a young lady in solitude who's, I feel like she's in deep thought, and then you have a clock in over her, right? I really feel like that this is the moment in time where the my Leos were taking that time out, that pause, that break that you needed to regroup, regenerate, and that's all that this is. This is just highlighting that this moment is needed. So if you haven't done this yet and you're getting ready to do that, or you thinking about, taking some time off, or getting you a massage, do it, because it's part of this little break that you're taking that is necessary. So whatever you got to do to get that self-care, that time you need to take out for yourself, is definitely something that will benefit you. And I feel like this is Spirit's way of saying you need to do this, okay? I also feel like this next card here, I just feel like this is highlighting your win once you make these changes, once you implement these changes. This is saying that this change is going to bring forth some type of luck for you that's going to yield you those rewards that I was telling you. You are going to win in this, okay? So that advice that person gave you or is giving you, you use it to your benefit, because it's going to be beneficial to you. All right, you are going to win in this situation, Leo. And the last card is the perspective card. It's all in how you looking at things. This person is actually brought forth to help you in this situation, right? So your perspective in all this would be how you implement whatever changes you decide to take. Got to look at things at all sides, make it make sense to you, so then that you can make, put together these processes, these plans, that people are looking for you to make these changes, so you can go ahead and pursue those changes to get your win. Okay, so that's all this is. It's just confirming what was said about what needs to be done, or what the focuses are, what I've already said, and it just, more confirmation that this is the route that you need to take to yield these results. Okay, Leo? So it's definitely a win in it for you if you accept the advice. Sometimes we don't know everything. So sometimes we do need to listen to others who may know more than what we do, especially if they have our best interests at hand, okay? And after taking on something so huge, or something, what you just went through or going through or whatever, somebody else's input is like really like needed right now, so that, you can enjoy your time to yourself once you get in that mode. You know what I'm saying? All right. So the first card I pulled is Harmony. And it's a 6, and 6 usually is in conjunction with success. So I just really feel like that the rest that you take, the break that you take, the advice that you listen to and you take, and then the changes that you implement, all of this is going to be harmonious. It's going to I believe that you're going to be so surprised how well it just flows and gels together, and, be the vision that you created and put out there on how you want this to look and how you want this to go. So I feel like that this is Spirit way to acknowledge and validate that when you do this, it's going to come together so beautifully that you made the right choice. Okay. The next card I have is Balance. The steps you are taking, in the manner in which you're taking, it is all going to end in a way that's going to give you the balance that you are needing. Because right now we taking on too much. Right now something is a lot to handle. You know what I'm saying? But they're saying when you see this through in the manner in which you're going to do it, it's going to create balance. It's going to restore. It's going to restore the balance that you need in your life. And this last card, and I'm glad that it's over the perspective, But this is partnerships and alliances. And then this is the 3, and we had another 3. That's why I said that this may be somebody involving working with other people, or like on a team in a project setting, something like that, because this is partnerships and alliances. Who you working with and the person that gave you the advice or is going to give you the advice, they are working for you. Okay. These are actually going to be people that you can depend on, who's trustworthy in this situation, in this project, in this moment. Okay. These were the chosen people to get you to your recognition, your rewards, the opportunity, all the other things that is going to come forth because of this. And it's definitely coming forth. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull some more cards for you here, Leo. Perfect 3 cards for my Leos. All right. The first card that I pulled is sharing. There is giving and receiving and giving. There we go. Like I was saying at first, I believe that my Leo's been doing a lot of giving. But I feel like in this, whatever this is that you're working on, that you're going to be assisted with, is going to finally give to you. You're going to finally get paid for that. You're going to finally get recognized for that. It's going to finally feel like what you put out is finally coming back in. You're going to see the reciprocation in this. And so this is just validating that you about to get this circle. It's not about to be one way anymore. It's about to be a circle. Things going out, things coming in. Things going out, things coming in. And that's only because of your generous heart, Leo, okay? It's karmatic, all right? The next card that I received is, and I'm going to move these around. Let's do it like this. Distorted perceptions. Reality is rarely what we are raised to believe that it is. I feel like, again, it's how you are seeing who's there for you, who's not there for you, who's going to help you, who's not there to help you, and how you're going to move forward in this. The word perception has been used before because we pulled the other perception card. So this is how you are seeing things, and Spirit is just acknowledging that this is heavily influenced on how you see things. And the last card here is radical self-love. Here you go. This break that you knowing you got to take first before you can move forward, okay? And so it says we can only receive love to the extent that we unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves. We got to give back to ourselves. We got to make sure that ourselves are okay before we can worry about anybody else, do anything else for anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Or move forward into taking on bigger things, because all you'll do if you don't provide that self-love for yourself, Leo, is just keep overloading yourself, and you may run into a breakdown type situation, nervous, whatever, breakdown, to where it'd be hard for you to recuperate or regenerate, you know what I'm saying, or bounce back. So before things even get to that, because you've already acknowledged some stuff is too much, okay? So before it even get down to that breakdown point, let's go ahead and show ourselves that self-love and the self-care that we need, so you can be in full capacity, up and running and ready to go to implement these changes that's going to get you rewarded, get you acknowledged, and give you more opportunities, big opportunities actually coming your way. Okay. So I'm going to pull the final 3 cards that will conclude the reading for my Leos here. And congratulations, whoever these wonderful opportunities are in it. I mean, like, this was something that you took on because you knew you had what it takes. You know what I'm saying, Leo? You know, you may have been sitting in the background, taking notes, observing everything, seeing shit fail all around you, saying that it's never going to work, any and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And you were like, all right, if they let me put my input in this, I can make them some more money. I can show them this thing can work. They just need to know how to do it different, but I'm going to shut up. Wait till they, allow me to put my input in some stuff and then take it from there. But it's going to be something that it was much needed, that your perception of things was much needed. And once it was implemented, it's going to prove to be beneficial to everybody. So kudos to you, Leo, for being who you are, for being who you are. All right, take the one on the bottom. Okay. All right, so the first card, it says Creator, Alchemy. You are the creator. The reason why you are able to come up with this is because this is inside you, to be a creator, to be a leader, to make up things, to create things from the inception, from the very beginning, because that's how a Leo's mind works. We can work in processes, so we can come up with point 1 and A to 10 to Z, because that's how a lot of us work. We're so fucking analytical. You know what I'm saying? So this is just saying, use your magic to create, to help it benefit you, to get these rewards, to get these new opportunities that is inside you to get into have. You're doing the damn thing. You're doing it right. Just don't forget that you are the creator, Leo. Okay. You have all these capabilities to do exactly this. Accept and receive. Here we go. It's finally the time for you to be getting back all that you've been putting out. And this is just another confirmation, just to say that karmatically, things are that wheel is going to be turning now for you to be starting to receive things now, because you've been doing a lot of giving. All right. So now it's going to be give, receive, give, receive, give, receive. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be more like that for you, Leo, than the other way around. And then lastly, and this is great that it fell over the perception card. What does your soul say? When you're taking a step back to look at things and see how things are flowing and trying to figure out who's in your corner, who's not, always revert back to how you feel inside. You know what I'm saying? And let that help you make decisions as well, Leo. So again, I want to congratulate you, Leo, and I'm wishing you all well. You know what I'm saying? Everyone who's going through this and everyone who may be stepping into this, I wish you well, because you are going to produce something that is going to be a great contribution to whomever, whatever company, yourself, whatever business. You are a contributor, and don't you forget that. So yes, we're going to do this again the 15th to the end of June. If you want to support the channel, please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm so proud of my Leos. I am so proud of my Leos. And you need to be proud of yourself, darlings. All right, till next time.